Here's a Deadlock video I've never seen anyone do before. This is every hero's DPS or damage per second on their left and right clicks, ranked and explained at boon level 35 with no items, and with and without skill synergies against a 3000 HP 0 defense target dummy. Let's get into it. It's some interesting data. Coming in at number 1 is Celeste with her Radiant 6-stack and Light Eater proc active. That is 393 DPS without items. When you scale this up, it gets pretty crazy. Then, Pocket with his Flying Cloak proc and 4 amp stacks. Sinclair with his Spectral Summon, and the summon is helping DPS. Lady Geist after she has ulted you and you have Max Malice stacks. Yamato while she is ulting, just pure weapon damage. Who would have thought a gun Yamato might be a thing? Paradox with 6 pulse nades, which is not even the max. You can get more than this with Echo Shard, but I didn't bother testing that. And shooting through a time wall. Vindicta with flight. Hey, Vindicta mains, wake up. Pocket with just Flying Cloak, which is plus 5 weapon damage. Pocket with just amp stacks. Victor's while his ult is on cooldown. This is after the patch where they buffed his gun damage. Wraith with her full auto only, not counting after the full auto that you have full ammo to use. Lady Geist with Max Malice. Bebop, 40% weapon damage, and all of his other buffs. When he grabs you, he bombs you, and he uppercuts you. He gets 3 different buffs, and all of these culminate into a high DPS. 7 with his Power Surge. Infernus while he has Napalm debuffed on you, with, of course, his Conflag. And Viper. Now, this is the first character on the list who does not have a skill supporting their auto attack, and that is Viper. Just Viper shooting you, and remember, Viper reloads faster than anyone else in the game. She slides longer than anyone else, giving her near damn infinite shooting. So, yeah, her just baseline DPS, no items, no skills. Alright, other than, well, the little poison proc that, you know, pops whenever she shoots you enough. That's all that's counting. That's like 40 damage out of the test. But anyway, Mina with 1 Sanguine offensive chase cast. If you double cast it, you're just going to be shooting while your Love Bites is on cooldown, losing DPS. Mina just base DPS. This is the second character with high DPS. Now, obviously, this is while proccing Love Bites, okay? So this is not sustained long-term DPS. This is short burst DPS. Yamato also on there, very close to Mina. Just, who knew Yamato had so much gun damage? Billy, with his 25 bullet damage buff, when he rams you, he's blasted and he melees you once, so that you are taking bullet damage. Paradox with Time Wall. Paige with Plot Armor. Wraith with full auto and full mag. Sinclair Spectral Summon only, not you shooting, just the summon, without reloads. So that's like half the duration. Calico after stacking 20% damage amp from staying in Ava form. Yes, Gun Calico can be a thing, though it's not really necessary yet. Celeste with just Light Eater. Paradox 6 Pulse Grenade. Apollo disengaging Sigil. Pocket's regular DPS is almost that of Apollo's, just baseline. Lady Geist's ult. Silver with 7 shots, and then she slam fires you for the rest of her bullets, so that's 2 mags worth. Haze regularly shooting you. Venator if they're in a snap trap. Lashes grapple after he casts grapple. He's got some gun damage. Warden with Binding Word on you. Infernus, just regular Infernus. Shiv while left-clicking at maximum rage. Mina with double Sanguine. Sinclair Spectral Assistant Summon, but not attacking you. That's just giving Sinclair the attack rate speed buff, or boost, assuming that the assistant can't hit the target. Victor flat DPS. Grey Talon Rain plus Snare, which is pretty hard to pull off. Bow and Krill with 1 Scorn stack. Calico. Baseline 7. Baseline Billy. Abrams after shoulder charging. Kelvin. Just Kelvin straight up shooting you. Alright. Grey Talon. Also the minions took a Guardian. Look at the pieces fly, and now I'm getting shot. So, what I'm surprised with this holiday is so far down below. This is not counting headshots. Headshot holiday is like 330 DPS if you land every headshot, but good luck doing that, ever. I dare you, bro. Warden, flat Warden. Drifter while someone is isolated and you have Stalker's Mark on them. Vindicta baseline. Venator baseline. Shiv left clicking. Mo and Krill baseline. Lady Guys. Celeste max stack Radiant Daggers. Drifter while the target is isolated. Mirage spamming his gen mark, pops every single time. Shiv right-clicking you. Dynamo kinetic pulsing you and then shooting you. Ivy Kudzu connecting with somebody. This means you need a partner near you while you shoot things, otherwise you don't get the buff. Sinclair versus a rabbit. Lash is baseline. You get the idea. I don't need to read all this out, okay? Paradox, Abrams, Viscous, Page, Grey Talon, Apollo, Wraith, Dynamo, Doorman, Sinclair. Just baseline. Mirage with Jin's Mark, Proc, Bebop, Rem, Drifter. Now, you'll notice Drifter's baseline DPS is it's below 100. We're going to address that, okay? Don't worry. We're going to address a lot of this stuff on this list, right? Ivy also pretty low. Graves after her second reload, because her first time she's attacking you, she's draining your weapon damage. And then after she reloads, this is her DPS when that is stacked up, though it does lose a tiny bit of stack during the reload process. Mirage proccing full Jin's Mark, only time shots. That means if you are not rapid blasting someone, you're just shooting them, waiting for the Jin's Mark to get ready to apply again, and shooting them again. Silver, very low. Graves, baseline Celeste. Mirage without Jin's Mark. Yamato's right-click and Viscous right-click being the worst possible DPS in the entire game. So you'll notice that you'll see Drifter is way down in the list. So let's talk about that, because I think Drifter is one of the top 3 hyper carries in the game. And the main reason is that you just get permanent weapon damage on kill. So if you get 10 kills, suddenly his DPS is way higher. And if you're at 15, 20 kills, which you're not going to get in your Eternus matches, your Oracle matches, your Ascendant, whatever matches, but you're going to get it in your Initiate rank, your Alchemist rank, all your low ranks. You're going to get like 20 kills with this dude. And that's like a plus 60 weapon damage. That's a whole 6,400, gun weapon item that you can then scale with all your other items, making him absolutely deadly. So do take this list with a grain of salt. All right, this list is purely naked with no item boosting. Now, I have tried out a lot of different gun builds in this game, and, if you look towards the top of the list here, you will notice that, like, Bebop full combo is on the list. So, yes, if you grab someone as Bebop, if you uppercut them, if you put a bomb on them, your left-click damage is pretty damn good. Your DPS is pretty damn good. But with full gun build, I swear to you, it does not scale as good as just like baseline Viper, baseline Haze, okay? Like baseline Viper is 206, no buffs, whereas full buff Bebop is 217, right? And so, and Vipers, you can mix in a lot of other things. You can be sliding around, you can petrify them, and with armor-piercing rounds, that's 50% of the bullets are getting through that petrification, while you're headshotting them because they can't move. They're like, as, Warden, whenever you land your binding word, most people don't crouch spam. Like, when you're binding worded, you should crouch spam, but most people just stand there. And so Warden gets free headshots on you every single time. So there's a lot to this list, but I'm just going to quickly go from the top to bottom one more time. So I'm just going to slow scroll it, and you could pause if you want. So there you go. And if you want it per character in alphabetical order, let me go ahead and get that for you. It's not going to be as clean as this list. This is purely from highest to lowest DPS. And, yeah, so again, I'm going to scroll this for you in case you need to pause the video if you need the info for any reason. And I know some of you are like, can you upload a Google Doc? Can you on a website? I'm like, no, unless they pay me, I'm not doing it. All right, and if you try to, link a website or whatever, then good luck. But listen, man, this took a while to gather all this data. And so, I don't even have a working control button on my keyboard. It's been broken for years. So let's see if that copy pastes. Let's see. Okay, yeah. Now let's go. It's a little bit ugly, but we're going to go through the characters now. DPS checking, max levels, no items. Abrams. Apollo. Bebop. Sorry. Billy. Damn it. My mouse keeps sticking. Billy, Calico. Celeste. And again, I'm just going to scroll this for you guys if you need this. And then I'm going to end the video. This is purely a data collection video. And, I see all these people, like I've seen so many people on Twitter saying that Venator's, he's the best hyper carry. No, he isn't. He sucks. He scales like ass. His skills blow. He doesn't itemize well. He doesn't have mobility. He doesn't have anything that the other hyper carries have. Okay? So, yeah, we're at Mirage now. So we're about halfway through. Mo and Krill. I'd like to see a gun Mo and Krill. Might be cool, though he's got, it kind of invalidates a lot of his other skills. But, hey, I mean, you disarm an enemy carry, you shoot him down, whatever. I don't know, man. I know that, like, bullet pocket carry is one of my go-tos. Anyway, it didn't copy past Sinclair, so let me fix that for some reason. Hold on. I don't know why it failed. So we got versus Rapid Spectral. Spectral Summon and Helping. Hold on. Let me just fix that. I don't know why. It's my software. Okay, I'm sorry. Give me a sec. I'm doing this all in one take or whatever. And now it's off the screen, so let me fit to screen or center on screen. Okay. Give me a sec. Okay, there we go. We're still on Sinclair. Venator. If enemy is in the Snap Trap. Victor. Vindicta. Viscous. And Viper, Warden, Wraith. Yamato. There we go. That's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I don't know if you'll find this useful. I haven't seen anyone else make this kind of video, so I just want to give you some raw data, you know, in case you're curious. Now, obviously, some of these characters, it is mixing spirit damage with the bullet damage, but, you know, that's up to you to itemize around and scale it. And if you want to see, like, a maximum DPS with maximum items, here's the cool thing. On every... I've already done this. I have already min-maxed every single character in the game so far that you see on this list here. If they add more characters after this video comes out, I'm sorry. But this is the current roster of characters that I have maximum damage for. All you gotta do is go into the description of this video. There will be, in alphabetical order, a list of every character and a video link. Go to the video link, it'll tell you how to play it. So... let's say we go with Infernus, right? And then we open the build guide. And then we go to public browser, we go to public, we type in the word Swole. Well, you'll see Swole GYT Insta-Farm Speedy Jungler Tank, okay? That's his maximum possible damage output right there, while allowing you not to die and actually service your team. And farm jungle as a solo guildless, friendless solo player that isn't in a Discord with a bunch of bozos, okay? This is for solo players, not Deathy and his little cronies in his Discord and all of his fans and all of his friends and, you know, not solo queue. All these Eternus players that make videos, they are deceiving you because they all have a fucking 6-stack in their Discord server where they all work together and they all itemize and build and do all their shit around each other, whereas my guides are for you and you alone in a solo game where you have a 0 and 20 bebop that feeds down the middle all day and complains that you're farming all day in the jungle, and you can still win with those build guides, okay? So that's all I got. I'll see you later. And if you want more Deadlock videos, you guys got to start sharing these videos because they're not getting damn near enough views from other games that I've covered. I understand that I don't really have a mobile audience. I have 171,000 subscribers and like maybe 300 of those subscribers are MOBA enjoyers. I know. That's why the views are low. I don't publish them to subscribers anyway, okay? I publish them as if I was a brand new little baby-faced, you know, 300 sub channel, okay? But anyway, that's all I've got. Click the video on the right side of the screen. If you don't, you're literally going to be down a family member forever in the next year. Sorry, that's just how it is. Less family for you, more for me. Mwah. Kiss on your forehead.